Howdy folks, welcome to another Empyrion update. This is build 993, which is part 4 of the experimental update for 6.0. And a lot of new stuff has been added and updated and everything, and so let's jump right into it. And the first thing is that they've added a bunch of different, or a few different alien NPCs. And so as you see here, they have them sitting at the table and stuff like that, and they have them sitting at benches. And so out here we can see, over here you can see them sitting at benches and stuff, and they have ones that sit at tables and everything too. So I am not sure if they respond to anything or if they just sit there. Yeah, they're just deco right now. So it's not anything, whoa! It's not anything you can interact with, and there's currently a bug with some of the stuff disappearing right now, so... The NPC Spawners have been updated, and now they have 3 different types. You have the old classic, and then you can also make the plates and a full block, so they can be disguised, so you don't necessarily know there's a spawner in the room. And you can also select what you want to spawn from them. So when you're designing it, you can select how many, and the size of the spawn area, and which types of aliens or NPCs are going to come out of it. And you can select up to, as you see here, 4 different types. And the player spawners also come in the same 3 styles. The new scenarios have now been implemented to the workshop, and so you will be able to select scenarios for single player and multiplayer games in the Steam Workshop. Speaking of scenarios, the Dawn of Galaxy has received some more material, so if you were playing through that or if you were wanting to check it out, now's a good time to do that. The control panel is also being updated, and as you can see here, you're going to be able to check all your main stuff on the main screen and also manage your power and oxygen needs and fill tanks and all that stuff from the main screen. So we've got those changes, and then these screens are also changing. The signal logic also now includes inverted outputs for the AND, OR, and XOR gates. You can now set POI doors to automatically open for the player by using the 0000 for the lock code. Resource asteroids are now allowed in single player mode, so you can now set your game up to use those in single player, not just multiplayer. The console command playfield has now been added in order to reload the playfield, which will regenerate everything from the file, so that when you're changing the deco and all of those things, you can actually recheck without having to exit the game and re-enter. Capital vessels have now had an Rcs adjustment. They've been reduced so that the ships are supposed to be a little bit more sluggish, and they also now have a maximum torque allowed so that you can't make them ridiculously fast at turning. This information is shown in the statistics window. Each of the devices now has a Show on HUD checkbox here, as you can see, and so if you select that, it will actually show a waypoint for where that item is on the ship or base, so it makes things easier to find. The waypoints now show up on the radar. If you look up here, you can see that the waypoints now actually show you a direction to go on your radar, in addition to the arrow that goes around the outside of the screen. And you now get steel plates back when you take apart the broken blocks. In addition to the flashlight, we now also have another option for seeing in the dark: night vision. Finally! This is awesome! That's about all the major changes there are for part 4. There's a few other little things, and so be sure to check the change notes on the official site at empyriononline.com. and we will be starting yet another new game and probably trying the Dawn of Galaxy in my Let's Play. So join me in that, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.